Oh, hope everybody's having a good day. We're trying to get a... There we go. There I am. My son's out there pressure washing. Good job, son. We'll turn the cameras on him here in just a second. Wait, I'm gonna keep... Oh, sure. Don't do that. That's bad for it. What? It's just bad for any pressure washer to do that to it. He wants to start and stop it 50 times a minute, and there's that little pressure valve inside the chamber of the block on the pressure washers, and I told him not to spray the gauges. He's acting like that's the most important part. So basically I'm going to let him do what he's doing, and then we're going to go back over it because I'm going to soap it down. We'll go back over it and do it the not teenage way, because he's already been taught. He's already been taught how. So we will go and switch that camera to him. Here's the Kranzel just coming away. It actually sounds like it could be turned up a little bit, but well, it's turned way down. We need to tune her up. Part I think that was broken when I got it. I just... Well, that helped a bit. I adjusted this valve inside of this knob. That's all that was broke on it, was that it wasn't even broke. I just turned it. Oh, it didn't like that. Sorry about that, folks. There we go. There we go. Heck, he can get his shoes wet. I'll keep them on dry. I'm gonna open up the chat here. I was thinking about doing the Infinity next. Oh. That brown chicken. Doing some washing, yes sir. Doing some washing on this beautiful, well, that's weird, the vertical. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, just a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there. Well, as far as I'm concerned, I let him ride it around the yard a little bit, and he went up to neighbor Rob's and had a little bit of a heyday. And neighbor Rob's been up in the UP snowboarding all weekend again. On slush most likely, but I bet you he's having a blast and warm as heck. So that's awesome. Good for him. But he's going to come home to a yard with, I'm guessing, many donuts. What's up, bud? Keep her going. Well, I'm going to have to take that off to do the brakes and the brake lights and stuff. That's why we're pressure washing it, so it's not all dirty when I work on it. Okay. Then don't clean that area. You still have a lot. The tires and the inner fenders, way up inside the fenders and the lower control arms and stuff. You get that all cleaned off, and then I'm gonna we'll soak it down with water, or the suds. I've got a suds adapter for it, man. Just suds it up. I don't know. There's tons of snow up there, brown chicken. So I know he's got plenty of a base to shred this gnar on, but. Well, I'm going to change the camera here because my son's obviously on the verge of a mental breakdown because this is such a hard project. So hard to just stay focused and keep the pressure washer running for 10 minutes straight. And he's like, why can't we get a pressure washer that starts and stops? I'm like, well, this one starts and stops just fine, but it's bad for the pressure washer to just do that over and over and over and over repeatedly. Why not just keep it on and get it done? It's unbelievable the way the teenage mind thinks. Good job, buddy. That's great. Yeah, you're doing awesome. Yeah. Hope everybody's enjoying their beautiful Sunday. Oh, it's out there, Em. I could, we'll pan the camera. There's snow on Rob's side of the hill. I get all the sun. His side doesn't get as much sun. I'm in north. I get, if I had solar on this roof, it would be insane. We'd have, yep, don't do that. Why do you keep doing that? Okay, then stop doing that. Now try it. Oh my gosh, I swear to God. He just did it again. He let on and let off and let on. Oh, so there's some air in the, that's fine. There's just some air in the system. The well pump probably is like, what's going on? And gets a little air in it every now and then. Yeah, he's just wasting time at this point. So I'm gonna probably go suds it down. Suds it down. I'm gonna, it's like 65 degrees here right now. It's, or 60, it's crazy. Hey Vince, good to see you in the chat. I know, right? At least Vince has some interaction with this young man, and he's a good kid. Sure, that'd be great. I'm gonna shut the water off then, and we'll transition it over to the suds, because I gotta put a different tip on it, and then we can soak it down with soap, and then let it, yeah, and then I'll give it a final rinse, and we'll pull it in. We've got a light kit to put on it, because they want an LED light bar kit. People want to see snow. Oh, there's not much. Oh, it's really nasty. Look, it looks like a total junkyard over there. It's pretty bad. Here. There's a lot of sunlight. Hold on, I'm gonna cover the sunlight up for a minute. Rob has this parked in my yard. Look at that. It's gonna sink up to that. Got that. And I want to build like a ramp out of his bottom doors right there so we can jump down. This hill is like, it's so much bigger than the camera looks. Maybe not though, I don't know. 80 feet from the top to bottom, 100 feet. It's a pretty good elevation. I'm bad with that, but either way, there's some snow. Dad joke. You need help, buddy? Alright, well, I'm gonna go sit on a chair. Who? Well, a 13 is a very common size. Well, 12s and 10s are also common, but any really, I mean, I'd rather them put a 13, I guess, than a half inch. Unless it's all stand. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, that's called a carriage bolt. They are very annoying. I'm gonna cover up the edges there. Then we'll switch over. I didn't realize that you need to put a different tip on a pressure washer. So like when I first figured out how there's like an auto foamer, I just shoved that tube into the soap and I'm like, how come it's not, what? You're probably just spinning the head of the carriage bolt. Watch the top and that's tightening it. I can tell you, yeah. Oh, this way, you need to turn it this. Dude, you're confusing me, man. Let me just do this quick. Hold on, I gotta do one thing at a time on my, or I'm gonna hurt myself with pressure. There, so I'll release the pressure.
On this bolt, I went to this one.
Okay.
Should it be the same with this one?
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah.
That's loose, yes. It doesn't matter. Loose is loose if it's sideways or anyway, yeah. But let's not embarrass ourselves on a live stream, please. Let's use our brains and not hurt ourselves either. This is just a carriage bolt. You could get a vice grip, put it in between there. I see plenty of space. So you need a black tip to run the foamer, or the really big tip that comes with it. Then it allows it to suction up the soap. That's fine. It's really rusted. Yeah, I know, they're junk. They're made out of Chinese pot metal. Recycled bicycles. And we have to take that off anyway. I gotta put some padding on it. Oh, did I even change the camera back over? I didn't even change, what the I'm sorry, folks. You can't even see the nonsense. I held the, there he is. Look at him making a goon of us. Sorry about that. So yeah, you got to see nobody doing anything. So I changed the tip over to a black one. And that's the other thing. People throw pressure washers away at the dump all the time and they leave the tips on them. Like, so I have a whole, not a whole bucket, but I've got like 10. Always good to have extra tips. Because then if you need one, you got one, I guess, right? What is he? Jesus. Oh, better him than me, I guess, right? Live chat, all messages. All right, well, it's just Vince, the last commenter there. And I freaking showed the snow and ice and nobody saw shit. I blocked the sun, nobody saw that. Okay, here we go, we're going back out. Cameras are correct now. And if you're still viewing and listening to this, I'll show some snow. It's really nice and it's going fast. The massive ice sheet on the side of my shop, because the sun never touches that. Great. There's Vince's boat anchor. So if me and Vince get a big boat, then we've got an anchor for it already. I'll help you in just a sec, but we didn't even need, I know, but we don't need to do this right now. This is something that I was going to do in the shop. Yeah, because, no, you interrupted me. There's some snow, folks. There's that. This is something I want to do in the shop anyway, bud. I'm not concerned. Yeah, but I thought it would, you said it was just a couple bolts. I didn't think it'd be a 15-minute ordeal. I want to get the infinity wash, too, before the sun goes down. No, if you don't use the magic word. Can't. But if you say please, I can. Hey. Vince, enjoy your 5-year-old. Anybody who has little kids, enjoy them. Enjoy your kids. Darla8860 just sent $50 super chat. Thank you very much, Darla. That is so kind of you. Way to turn my frown upside down. That is awesome. Thank you. Matt, show your gratitude to Darla. Give her a little wave. We just got a $50 super chat. Bud. Oh, he's grumpy. I'll make sure and keep all that, Darla. Thank you very much. That goes so far. You have no idea. Thank you. It was such a treat to help Vince. Oh boy. Georgette Delizer, good to see you in here as well. Wow, Darla, thank you so much. That is such a gift. Oh my gosh, you have no idea. UK Sam says that is cool. I want one. They are. This one's what size is this one, bud? It's a 650. Thank you so much, Darla. You have no idea. It was my pleasure. I'm glad that Vince was such a pleasure to work with. He was accepting of some ongoing or, issues that it was awesome. I'm glad I could have helped and be a part of the project, really. And hopefully moving forward, I can help him out as well. And he totally understands now after spending a few hours here in the shop, hanging out with me and Junior, how I roll and how sometimes life goes, you know, kind of almost every in 15-minute chunks for me. So something that takes, you know, an hour takes me 4 sometimes. So, thank you very, very much. I got it. I did. Awesome. Georgette Elizer. I love that last name. And the first name, too. So, I love them. And Darla. Again, thank you so much. I will, you need a 13 wrench? Would another one help you? My son is not mic'd up either, and that's probably good due to YouTube. Probably some language I haven't heard. How do you know it's Chinese? This is an all-American made four-wheeler. This is aftermarket.
Oh, yeah.
Does it say where it's made? Again, Darla, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It means the world. We're so glad to help. Oh, and Vince, if you're still watching, that wire harness that you were looking at the other day, that was off of a Chevy Volt. Yours is in the box in there. I just wasn't sure if you grabbed the one out of the box or if you were looking at the one outside here, because that's from a car a long time ago, and I saw you had it up there. Maybe a little confusion lied in there as well as far as the messaging back and forth, but I wanted to get that out as well. How you doing? Would you look at that?
Why would they put such big
wing nuts? Those are wing nuts.
Yeah, why would they don't do that?
Well, I'll hold it for you. That helps a lot. Look at there, teamwork, teamwork.
Why would they put it so long and so small?
Well, I don't know. That might have not have originally came with it. Maybe the original ones rattled loose. That seems really feasible, but I'm going to put nylock nuts on it so that way they don't come loose. Wing nuts seem pretty silly to me, don't they? Just don't let it slam, please.
You got it.
So yeah, I'm putting on new armrests here, and I've got a new backrest here. What about a butt seat? Is there a butt pad?
Yeah, you got everything.
Okay, what's
Yeah, this thing.
okay, that's loose.
Yeah, I just took the two screws out of that.
Nice. Okay, that's
I was
cool.
gonna take
Yeah.
this whole bar off.
Right.
Well, what I not.
I think there's a screw right
that's
here.
welded on.
It can't be welded, buddy. Okay, let's slow down a little bit. Patience, patience.
I don't think that. I think that's a weld right there, Dad.
Hold on a second. Can you open this up?
Use the key or just go like that.
Just be gentle, please. Okay, perfect. There's probably a screw right here.
I'm taking these two.
Yeah, there's another wing nut right here. Yeah, so there's 2 more little wing nuts and welded. How would they?
I'll take those off.
You can do it, but you're gonna need like a special tool, like a 90-degree or 45-degree needle nose pliers. Yup, when you see the angle of this dangle, you'll understand. Oop. Watch out for workplace hazards. Should I grab a couple? Should I grab a couple of other devices, son? Wonderful. I'd love to do that. I'd also like to walk out there with a roll of duct tape. Absolutely, I'd love to grab you another 13mm wrench. There you go.
Taking those stupid legs off.
All those sidebars for the passenger feet. And that camera is on, just so you know, and running. Double check my water's off. Good, good. I'm gonna come over and say hi to the chat for a second. Thanks a lot, Darla. All right, teamwork makes the dream work. That's it. That's it. Angle of the dangle must be a mechanic talk. Yes, yes it is. Sometimes you just have to dangle the socket down in there. Oh, Mac, how you doing, man? I'm only a daddy. What do I know? Exactly. Gary, I've been waiting for you to come on so I can tip you. Well, thank you so much, Darla. I really appreciate that. When Vince left yesterday, he told me, he's like, just let me know how much I owe you. He had given some up front, and I don't usually talk about stuff like that, but I'm just waiting a little while, so that helps, Darla. Thank you so much. That's a wonderful tip, and it still won't change the final total for him. But I'm holding out for a few days just to make sure we're in the clear and everything's all good. But those stupid coolant lines, they put them way back up in there, and unfortunately, one of those had either popped out or came loose or broke completely. But and they bury them way up in there so you don't see them, so you forget about them. So yeah. I appreciate that very, very much. And good to see you in the chat, old Mac. Would an extra hand help, bud? You want an impact? Yeah, I was going to wash my car, but it's black, and the sun was still quite vibrant. Yeah, you're just like full moon in the camera, bud. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, I'm just saying you're not, but no, you're not. You don't need to be frustrated either, because you are on a live stream, but we got like 500 live viewers right now getting super chats like mad. And I really want to show a lot of gratitude and appreciation for this amazing community that we've cultured over the last couple of years. Yeah, it's a really good thing he's not mic'd up. Does anybody else have teenagers that would be entertaining to have mic'd up? I know I would be entertaining, at least mentally. I don't say anything out loud, though, that I'm sure he's just like, oh my God, he's just Mr. Grumpleskins lately. My friend has a daughter that's similar age, and today he was like, oh my God. I'm like, dude, really? Because like last week, me and his buddy were driving. I was giving his friend a ride home, and my son was being a butt, and I turned directly to his friend, and I looked him dead in the eyes, and I said to his buddy, I go, has your mom ever acted this crazy or been this crazy? Have you ever seen any woman act like this? Because I really, seriously, he's off the charts sometimes with this, like, control of the radio and the heater. One time I put plexiglass up in the car so he couldn't touch it. And he got so mad. That was hilarious. But it's just me and him against the world, so I try to give him a little bit of a break. Do you need anything else, bud? It's a PB blaster or a needle nose vice grip? To be honest, it is kind of fun watching him struggle. Would you like a needle nose vice grip? Well, I want to get the ball rolling here. This was going to be just a quick project. I could bring a side cutters out there or a grinder and just grind them off in 15 seconds. Well, don't put the stuff back in there if you didn't get it out. Hold on, bud. We're 2 wing nuts away from getting this thing off. Do you want a box to put the stuff in? Jeez, are they going gardening here?
Dude, they have tow ropes.
Tow ropes are cool.
Flares and whatever the hell that is.
But my flares, these aren't going to work anymore. Are they? Should we test them?
I don't even...
I think it is a flare. Is that a flare, people? It is not a dog toy. I'm pretty sure that's a flare. This is... You put it here and does stuff, but... Geez, that's probably kind of dangerous almost if that were to like bounce around, and I believe they get started by like sparking them or arcing them. I'd love to try it.
My head.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I want to get as soon as we get this washed and pulled in, I think, oh yeah, it is. That's nasty. Well, you really, you gave it a good attempt here, bud, and can you light that? No, they last forever.
Top off.
Yeah, keep that way pointed away. They go off like a bazooka. They shoot out like a Roman candle, but not very far. But you'd never want to do it near your face. Yeah, this might have to be ground off with a grinder. No, I won't be able to cut these with the side cutters. This is just a straight up 1/4 bolt. We'll have to grinder these off. So in that case, I think we're just going to continue our pressure washing journey because this is like a big...
Shove everything.
No, because I don't want to get the registry. This is a custom. We care about this stuff, dude.
Right here. Put it under the hat, actually.
If I was...
Put it under the hat.
I'm not putting the registration under a hat, okay? I'm going to go put it in the shop on my toolbox till we're done.
It's
I know,
in
but...
the clamp of it and it's hanging out the whole time.
I understand, but I just want to... I don't want it cheapers. I hope the mic got that.
Oh, yeah, these.
Wow. Okay, that's fine. They can stay. Are you going to finish pressure washing it, or am I?
No.
Well, no, there's a lot yet to do, so I want to finish it, or at least give it one more final. Where's all the dirt that you see that's under here? I mean, it looks like
All this.
I know I have to get this off for the seat and stuff and the brake light. Yeah, you do. You have to get that off to get the brake light out. Yep. That's the pain in the butt here. Well, then go ahead. Let's pull it in, and you can pull the plastics off and do it. Since we've got a Can-Am Master Tech.
It'll be a little more squished, but
So
batteries.
possibly, but why are we taking this whole thing off then?
I don't even know. Fast.
Well, I thought, oh my gosh, Ahmet. Now what are we doing? It does not have 2 batteries. It's just one really big battery.
Here's a battery.
Yep,
Then under this one, it has a whole bunch of negative and positive symbols. A whole bunch of negative and positive.
That's where the battery would go if it didn't have this big dumb thing on it, I think. I think this is a battery relocation kit for this rear assembly.
Yeah, it's empty.
It looks like an empty battery tray.
I know. I'll hold this up a little bit. See right here? When you
Yeah.
pop this off, there's 2 little flippy things right here that hold this in.
Yep.
You don't need to take this off.
Okay, cool. But I still want it cleaner than what it is. And we don't need to remove this the rest of the way to do that. Okay? So I'm going to go do that quick. Or we're going to foam it. Do you want to do it or do you want me to do it? Why? No, it's just boring to you because, well, it's not stupid. If you had to work on it, you'd certainly want it clean. And I want it clean when I give it back to the customer. And now I have to get...
Now they're going to know you beat it on it.
How would I have beat the shit out of it?
They're going to... How are you holding it?
I don't know where he comes off of me beating the shit out of it. But, oh my god, this is just crazy. This is just crazy. Yeah, no doubt, old Mac. You're gonna see that in about a second here. Woo, doggy. Shane Sanerton, good to see you here today. Hope you're having a great day. Oh my god, I'm way behind on the chat. Well, Mac, yeah, the 10 mil now, no doubt. There are always surprises. Our car's at the garage with an AdBlue problem, giving the 100K till shutdown. We took it home 3 times. They say it's fixed. No, it's back again. That sucks. Chasing Ghosts, good to see you here today. Hope you're having a good day. Day off. We are having a man, I tell you what, I don't know if it's his age or what, but I cannot. He just doesn't, nothing is cool or fun, and anything I say or do is wrong. Like when Vince is here, like having Vince over the other night, other than Rob and like the occasional customer, but I try to just do that during the day and stuff, so we don't deal with people much, or at least I try not to. But Vince, like Vince and stuff like that is cool, but he's totally a different kid when there's someone around. When there's not, even on this, that's why I was really surprised he didn't freak out on Darla for the super chat. Again, Darla, thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. And what I'm getting at here is that he does not like to see my success for some reason. He doesn't equate success with me to success for him as well. Like, I don't know what it is, but I think it probably has something to do without, having a mom in his life at all. Even though she is alive, she's not around ever. She lives right down the road, but she hasn't even seen him for his birthday, which was 3 months ago. So that sucks. But that has nothing to do with me or, the price of bread in China. It just is what it is, and all I can do is the best I can do, and that's what we're trying to do. And if he wants to have a bad attitude, then fine, go in the house. I'm going to chill with y'all and have a good attitude, and I'll just duct tape him to the chair later. Right? Right. We'll get back here. Let's see here. Shane wants to go four-wheeling. We got a little mud left here. Let's get it. That's what he did. He has to drive it around the yard a little bit and then coated it. But then back there just a little bit ago, he was saying, well, what are you going to do? Like, how are you going to tell him you weren't beating the shit out of it? And it's like, beating the shit out of it? I haven't even rode it. Like, you putzed it around the yard, coated it with mud. Now I need to work on it. And it's coated in mud. If anybody beat on it, it would have been you, because you said you were going to pull it in, but you went out and drove it up to Rob's. And I mean, I don't think, honestly, the client wouldn't care. We've known him for 15, 20 years now. But that's what I'm talking about, is like me. What world are we living on that I did anything to that? So anyway, this takes me back 70 years when my boys were at home. Yes. It was beautiful there for a little bit. As far as hanging out with him, I read Shane's beautiful comment. I'm sorry. It is beautiful outside. It's so nice out. I want to get out, finish rinsing that off, pull it in, and then do my car, because I haven't washed the car in probably since I got it done. And we've been driving it every single day. Yeah, he will, Georgette. He will. And he does. He's just having he wants to ride. The kid wants to ride, and he can't, because the ground here is permafrosted mush. And like, you can't even walk in the grass without falling on your ass. It's really, really bad. And then Rob's whole side, where a lot of our trails are, that's the worst. That's like ice. It's still ice. It's not even permafrost. Our side is permafrost of like just a layer of, that layer. But for doing donuts with Shane, that would be amazing, because that does good. Shane says, I remember my teenage years. I had a hard time and I acted like it. I wasn't rebellious, but my attitude was garbage for sure. And me too, 100% for a while. And then I don't know what happened. I think when I went to high school, my freshman year, that's when the big, whoa. I'm not a hot shot in 8th grade anymore. I'm just a little kid on the block. And there's seniors that pound me into the ground like a fence post. And just I don't know. I think that was my switching point. But 7th and 8th grade, which my son is in 7th grade right now, and that's those 2 years were my worst as well. I would have to say. Me and a buddy, we'd make our home ec teacher. We made her cry, and I feel so bad about that. But you're just young and dumb, and you're all these testosterones, and there's all hormones and blah blah. a lot of things to process in life, and I mean, I remember how I would treat my parents sometimes, and I would always apologize and like figure out why I did it so I would not do it again. But at the same time, I think with people that we truly love and care about, and it might not be healthy, but sometimes maybe that's the way you just do it. You know what I mean? Like, that's just the way you do it. Brotherly love, you know. Me and my cousin Corey used to fight. Like, oh God, the fights we would get into. We'd hate each other so much. But then when it came time to eat or open presents, and afterwards, we're like, you know, and even Rob, my neighbor Rob, me and Rob have gotten into like serious blowout. More so me, because I'm more spastic than Rob is. But Rob will intentionally keep his cool to piss you off more, if you know what I'm saying. Like, oh God, me and Rob have gotten into a few heaters, but we've always hugged and shook it out, and like, came right here, you know what I mean? Like, we were here or here, and now we're here, and we respect each other, and we're like the brothers we never had. And how do you get two motorcycle enthusiasts to live so close to each other that have different abilities, that can have a working, fun, awesome, neighborly relationship? And I would say that we're close friends, but I didn't know where he was until I texted him today. So I haven't known where he was for 4 days. It's been no activity. And I'm like, where are you? He's like, up in Lake Superior snowboarding. But that's all he said. He didn't say, why? Do you need something? You know, I could have replied, hey, I need to use your shop or whatever. And just have that trust, and that's awesome. So, and me and my son, I think, have that similar, now I don't want to say love-hate, because I would never use the word hatred in family or, you know, blood like that, but the forces that be. Scorpion Games 2, I have not been on the internet really at all since like a week, so I apologize. I will get on that and look, but I'm going to get going here in just a second and finish spraying this thing down here. Good friends can have good fights and forget about it. Exactly. I saw your post about the police interceptor. Friction. Very good word, friction. Thank you. That's perfect. Thank you, Georgette. I don't remember posting about a police interceptor at all, Scorpion Games, so I will check that out and check it out. I'll look into that. All right, I'm going to turn the water back on, hose this thing off quick. I don't think I'm going to suds it down. I should switch the camera. Boy, what a beautiful sunset. My son loves to get sunset pictures, so I'm going to move that to there, and I'm going to message him so he knows that there's a beautiful sunset. And I gotta go turn my water on. We'll just give this. He did get a lot of the mud off, so it's pretty darn clean, to be honest with you. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse. But it's not like we took it out in the bayou and freaking did a bunch of deep mud. And I mean, he just probably depreciated the value of Rob's yard by a few $1,000s. So, all right, the water's on. Oh, but I already put the low pressure tip on it, and I forgot where I set the high pressure tip because Junior was being so agreeable and lovable. I'll just run and grab. I probably set it down in here. walk another 60 feet. What did I do with it? Well, I was just bragging about how I have a whole bucket of them. So let's go see if that is still true. Sorry about the music. Oh, this isn't a bad song, but it's just a little... Uh-oh. Yeah, great. I have... There it is. What do we want? A green one? What's this blue? Okay, blue could also be for foaming, it looks like. Red looks to be very... We'll go with green. And I think this one, oh my gosh. Where did I set that green tip? I probably... This one's rusted. And I think it might be clogged. I have a spare set in my desk drawer here in my office. Boom, there we go. Kind of embarrassing, but hey, to have a backup, always a good plan. And here's some sun. Sunset other than the broken, decrepit tree. Southern Wisconsin sunset. Chickens are all in for the night. Neighbors have a bunch of chickens. Here's the bus that needs to go eventually. All right. This is gonna be really quick, just to get a lot of that loose stuff off. We're gonna do some lights on it. A light kit. And I think it's got low beams out on it. Oh, he didn't get me. Hey, stop. Oh. Why? What do you need? A card? Yep. Like a gift card? Why is it all air in the system?
Remember how we were just like trying to come off the gift card?
Yeah.
That never worked?
Yeah.
I couldn't find the gift card. I didn't need the communication.
Okay. We can do that. What do you want to buy on Amazon? Oh, okay. We'll talk about that off stream. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Are they like black market though? Because I'd rather see it go to a... I don't know about supporting that, but we can look into it. Yeah, we'll look into it. Do you want to pull this in the shop here in just a sec? I want to really do the car quick. The car, at least hose it off. I mean, it's so bad. I haven't washed it in so long. Well, I haven't washed it since we got it done. I could put it up on the hoist and do the underside, but I don't want to deal with all the water in the shop. Air pocket. Another air pocket. All right, that's good. And then let me move the pressure washer, please. Let me shut the water off and I move all this. So just wait, hold on. Is it dead? I need to shut the water off quick so I don't forget, and then you can pull it in. I sure hope everybody had a great Sunday. You should start it. It's gonna, the battery's low. The lights look low. Did you leave the key on? Oh, that's a connection issue. I can hear it, or at least I would. Yeah. You jostle it around. Yeah, jostle it around. Just leave the key on for me. Okay. Okay. Yep. Again. 13-year-old that knows the engineering of wiring and everything on the planet. I don't, but he does. Yep, just putts it in all the way up to the front. Like, drive it like your grandma. Well, my grandma would floor it. Yep, that's good. Over the hump. Over the hump. Yeah, over the hump of the hoist. My hoist has a hump in the floor. There you go. Okay. Oh, I hear an airplane. Where is it? I love airplanes. All right. Now we'll back the car up quick and rinse that off. Get all that mud. That stays. For the drill, no, the drill wouldn't cut it. You have to have a high-speed grinding wheel for that. No, because of the, I want to do the car, and you could do the car too with me. I just want to do it real quick. But that's gonna be noisy for the live stream, so that's something we'll do after. And after I get the car done, I'm gonna shut this down. But if you would want to help me huge, go in the house and grab a couple of bath towels out of the cupboard. Then just grab a couple out of the dirty. It'll be perfect for the car. Well, how do you think I feel after a full day's of work? Yeah, for what? Well, I just gave you $100. You want me to pay for it?
Yeah, I'd do 100.
Right into Vince's motor. Bam! All right, let's. Oh, parked it right on the hose. Now go check the mic to make sure it didn't disconnect. Grab a drink of water, rinse this off. if he comes back with some towels. I know we have clean towels in the cupboard. I know we do. I took a shower last night. I know we do. What's going on, Mike? Good to see you in here, Mike Ball. Okay, my mic is working. I wasn't sure if it hung in with me out there. I'm just reading some, the headlight wig wag went out. Carrie, good evening. I hope you're having a blessed Sunday. Mike Ball, thank you. You're lucky it's not snowing there. Scorpion Game says yes. I hear ya. Alan, good to see ya. Mike says, damn, that sucks. Looks clean as F though. Well, that needs a push. He got it. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, that's my $400 G, dude. Pick that up for $400 with the exhaust. Almost ran my feet over. Oh, sorry, Shane. That's awesome. Hope your twins, if I'm not mistaken, are doing good. 4-year-olds, not the other twins. Georgette says, well, I will give it gas. Yeah, dude, this car has been so much fun. I can't wait to get it tuned, and then it'll be done. It came with this stupid exhaust that I really don't care for, but it's almost more fun than stock. So, I mean, and it breathes better. It helps it. We did a few autocrosses back in the day. Really enjoyed the autocross. Auto was really like stupid at first. I'm like, what? Why would anybody want to Why would anybody want to race around parking cones? And it's got ARK exhaust, which I mean, this is all racer stuff I don't care about, but it's still cool. $2,300 to buy it, and I would never spend it. So. Beautiful sunset. Someone gave me a barrel of hubcaps. 2 of them actually. I have 2 barrels full of hubcaps. Old hubcaps of all kinds. Old Chevy ones, Ford. Bob looked through them and I looked them up, and they're not worth much, but I want to do something cool with them maybe. Yeah, the cars. It's all salt spray. All salt spray. I took the tint off the windows. It had blacked out windows, and I like being able to see. I really do. I just like visibility. I don't care if I'm not doing anything ever, so look in my car all you want. But it's a little different than the van, and we have another van, so it's like, why not just enjoy a little sporty 4-door car for a while? Do it like right there. So I'm gonna probably end here shortly, just so I can get this done quicker, because if I do this, Junior hasn't shown up with my household detailing towels. That's a bad thing about being a single dude, is a lot of my towels end up out here in the shop. They'll go like, oh man, I need a really nice towel for this or whatever, and then I go in, grab it, wipe the car off or the motorcycle, and then I set it, on the toolbox or something, and then I spill something, I immediately grab that, and it's like, oh shoot, now that's toast. Do you know how to take the old wig wag out of my headlights? I don't. I don't know what that is. I'm over snow. It was so nice having the windows open again. Amen to that. I hear ya. Normally I don't have my shop doors open, but today I do. And yeah, it's nice to be able to see out the shop. So I I can give you a look quick from here, looking out the door, what we got there. So this is half of the shop that's insulated and heated and AC'd. The other half of the shop is a complete hoarder's nightmare that I'm going to work on significantly in the near future because we've got so many motorcycles coming in. It's absurd. I've got to figure out how to control this or make a duplicate AI robot of myself. Sorry for the motion there. At all. There we go. Maybe that's better. All right. All right. Yes, 4-year-old twins. She's laughing. They're good. Naughty but good. Learning at the expense of my sanity, right? Well, as I hopefully showed you earlier, my 13-year-old is keeping me right on that borderline. Keeping me right on the borderline. Is it the connection or just the bulbs? Are they xenon? I hit a bump and my... Well, the wig-wag, I don't know what that is, man. Shut off in the front and not the back. Then yeah, I would say you definitely have a connection issue. And if it's a GM vehicle, look at where they plug into the headlights because those like to burn up a lot. That's part of being a mechanic. It is, right? There's so many good parts and bad parts. I just want to be a part of. I really want to funnel it into more of 2 wheels, because that's what I love. Ultimately, my passion is motorcycles, and with that, I feel that why not just focus on that? Because cars bring me nothing but, I don't want to say misery, but cars do not please me the way they used to. And I can make just as much money fixing motorcycles and doing what I'm doing with them versus the complete and utter insanity of cars. And not so much cars or the people. The cars are just absurd. They've engineered them out of, you can't work on them at all anymore. So it's just crazy. But I wanted to come in here and look at everybody. It's a police light. Just cut the wires. If you don't want it to work. Plus, you probably, unless you're a cop, shouldn't have police lights. I just cut the wire, cut the cord, tape it up, and forget about it. Unless you want it. If you want a spotlight or a police light out the door, then you just have a connection issue. Almost riding season, though. Oh, wait. Hold on, Belly. I think, is that Emily? I'm sorry. I get my... Is that Emily? No, it's not. Okay. Sorry, Belly. Computer's far away. Can't quite see the chat with the vision. I need to get my contacts in, too. I've got contacts. Shane, that's no problem. Shane, I'm going to head out. You probably already left, but I'm going to go. I'm going to let you all go. And finish this up. Me and Junior are going to go get something to eat or make something to eat. And I might do another live stream on this 4-wheeler because I got to get these 4 wheels out of my life so I can get 2 wheels done. I've got 4 bikes coming out tomorrow and we need places to put them. So, and time to fix them. That's the ultimate thing, is the time, is making that time in a day. So I really appreciate everybody being here. Darla, again, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for all of Vince's chat coming over here. I'm so grateful to have helped out his project, and moving forward, I would love to help him out as much as I can, in any way I can. Vince was a pleasure to work with, and I look forward to our future endeavor. It's my decommissioned cruiser that I used when I was in service. Oh, cool. Makes the lights flash in a pattern of left to right. Okay, okay. Yeah, good luck with that. Scorpion Games, I'm not gonna, I'll look for your email. If you send me an email, I can maybe help you that way. But AI or the chat. Honestly, sometimes ChatGPT doesn't have bad ideas, at least for the basics, just to get you started. If nothing else, power and ground, follow that to the light and you'll find the way or the break. Susan, AKF, good to see you. I'm just signing out, but thanks for stopping in and saying hi. I was just saying how much I appreciate all of Vince's chat coming over and saying hi and supporting me as well very much. For the Darla, thank you again. Georgette, thank you. Nice to see the kid. Yes, I'm sorry. I wish sometimes he is just an absolute gem and so interactive and questioning. And then, you know, sometimes we have our off days, right? So I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I got to go. I'm really bad at ending this. So I'm just going to walk over. Scorpion 2015 Ford Intercept. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you for your service. I appreciate, I respect, mad respect for anybody out there that's an EMT, firefighter, police officer, National Guard, Armed Guard, Navy, Armed Services, all of that. Thank you all so much for what you do. I really appreciate it because I've thought about it so hard and I couldn't probably do any of those entities. So thank you so much. And again, I'm out. Good to see you, Susan. I hope to see you all soon in one of Vince's chat. I'll try to be more active if I can, when I can. But I'm really grateful for everybody and the community that we've all built and to be a part of it. So have a good night. Thank you. Peace out, everyone. Have a good night, Georgette. Scorpion Games, have a good night. Thank you, everybody.